So I thought I'd start out today talking about, well, first of all, I got to take this thing in to get it serviced, and we're not quite at 600, so I need to ride around a little bit before the place opens up for service. So I figured that'd be a good time to talk about my 1 month review of owning the bike, like I've seen quite a few people do in the videos where they talk about the things they like, the things they dislike, which for me, I think there's really only one negative to this bike, and that's probably fairly obvious and probably why it's kept a lot of people from maybe buying this. Well, maybe they might consider that two things. But you know, let's go ahead and get the negatives out of the way, and that is, people say the price. Now I'll be honest with you, coming over from Harley's, I didn't think this bike was terribly expensive, especially when you compare them to Harley's. However, I guess when you're talking about engine size and the power this thing does, comparable to, I guess, other bikes, the interesting thing that I found out is that the horsepower on this is comparable to another bike that puts out the same horsepower, and they're both in the same price range, even though the engines are different sizes, and I'm talking about the R7. However, we know that, which is to me, my biggest issue with the bike, is the fact that it comes detuned. I mean, excuse me, gimped already. Careful in case there's any police out here today. So yes, the fact that this thing's supposed to be up in the low 70s horsepower wise, initially from the factory, interestingly enough, we get it already restricted, and so I would say that is probably my one negative on the bike. At stock, there's plenty of power here to still hurt yourself with. However, I can definitely tell a difference in when I'm on the, you gotta watch this truck, when I'm on the interstate, and just having, if I'm up in 5th and 6th gear, excuse me, I'm up in 5th and 6th gear, and I needed to hit the throttle and accelerate. If I'm not in the upper RPMs, which is, you know, what they advertise this bike to be, which I understand that, it's missing some power. However, even speaking with the upper RPMs of this bike, that's good. Well, even in the upper RPMs of this bike, because it's restricted in the US, you can tell it doesn't continue to gain that power that it's supposed to. I want to say, I've seen some other people talk about it, and I've only hit it a few times, the upper RPMs, and the only reason why I'm saying I haven't done it, you know, watch this car, is because I think he's going to come on out, try to come out. And I haven't got the first service on this bike yet, which is supposed to be at 600 miles, which is why I'm riding around right now trying to get it there, because the service guys were like, we'd like to have it above the 600. So I don't know if there's something internally in the computer that talks or does that. But anyways, part of the break-in period says to break it in or drive it moderately. So I'm guessing that means don't hit the high RPMs right away, that kind of a thing. And I gotta pay attention to this morning traffic until I get on a different road. This is the main drag through here, buddy turning left. So yeah, that would probably be my one negative on it. Bit of stop and go lights today. I'm gonna try to go all the way up to the end. Try to get myself the most miles I can. I'm already in first. There'd be this much traffic going this way this morning as they are heading into town. Oh, look at that doggy. That dog hanging out the window. Too close to that truck than I meant to be. But anyway, so yeah, the fact that they restrict this power, you have to spend a little extra money, which I knew that going into this. I knew that going into this. Definitely getting stopped by the lights this morning. Definitely hitting the lights, which is not going to help my time in getting to the power sports place. I don't know if I'm going to have enough miles. We'll see. School buses are out. School has started back in our area. Alright, so this is more of a straight shot with not a ton of lights, so I can kind of get back to flapping my gums. I gotta be at the service station right at 9 o'clock. It's 8:20. So hopefully I can get enough. I don't know if I'll be able to get enough miles on this thing. We'll see. We shall see. I couldn't ride the last couple of days because of the rain, so yeah. Little bit of water this morning on the road, not a whole lot. We had that started out as a hurricane in Florida, then became a tropical storm in Georgia, and then into my state, South Carolina. So last couple of days been very rainy. I actually drove the bike into work on Wednesday, where there was a lull in the action between all the rain from Tuesday, well, late Wednesday night and Thursday. Bike got a little bit rained on. It's first time I've had to take it out in the rain, which I figured it was going to happen at some point. But that's got to be a terrible place to make a left to get out of there. That, what do you call it? But anyways, yeah. Had to finally break her off and drive in the rain. It's not what I wanted. We didn't make this light. I'm not gonna cut that car off. Everybody heading into work. When I get up to my normal turnaround point, I'll see how long it'll take me from that spot, and that'll give me a gauge on how to proceed. This thing's fogging up. He's doing the speed limit, but gosh, nobody does the speed limit on this road. I want to be able to see and see around them. Plus I need to see how much time I got to put some miles on this thing. Hopefully they won't give me an issue driving all the way out there and they'll be like, nah, you don't have enough miles on it. They say you can go over. I don't know why it can't be slightly under, unless there's like I said, some computer thing that triggers that seat brakes are on. Going back to review. Things, and really truly, I think other than maybe, I don't know if there was the foot peg placement I've had to get used to, and maybe that's just me not used to sports bikes, but I feel like the foot pegs could maybe be, I don't know. I wish there was a way you could adjust to see if there's maybe a little different position, be a little bit further back, I think. But other than that, people would say the price is the negatives, the what do you call the power, the fact that you gotta pay extra more money to unlock it, and then yeah, those would be the negatives. All right, on to the things I like and the positives. Number one, why I got this bike was the sound. My goodness, I love the sound of this bike. Even if you aren't going fast, when you crank it up, it sounds like you are. It sounds like you're whining it out if you're at the track. And when I imagine what sport bikes sound like, this is what I imagine them, or what I thought I remember them sounding like, is the high whine, the high F1 Formula screaming engine sound. I've seen some videos of some of these other bikes that, of course, they're different engines, and they just have more of a Harley sound to them. And I didn't want the Harley sound. Number one, I've done the Harley bikes already, and so yeah, I didn't want to go that direction. I wanted a bike that sounded like a sports bike, and the ease of use of this bike, meaning how easy it is to drive it. And this guy is dying to go through. He was trying to make sure I couldn't get around, which I wasn't really going to go around, so I'm not really sweating it. I'm not trying to act like a fool on this bike. I guess people are used to it, seeing sport bikes. But, alright, we are at 8:28. I got 60 miles. I doubt I can get 60 miles on this bike. When I get up here at my turnaround point, I'll check to see if I can make another loop if I have enough time to do so. Because from my house, it said it was going to take 20-something minutes to get there while not going on the interstate. So yeah. Here's my little turnaround point, very generous turnaround point. And I am gonna park, should have parked over here in the what do you call it, but let's do this curve as I can. Alright, let's get this up so I don't continue to fog it. Alright, let's see how far it is. Power Sports. $14 miles, 14 minutes. So 14 minutes from here is 8:45. Avoids the highway. So from right here, 6.5, 14 minutes. So I think I have enough to go down and back around to get back here, to get there at 9 o'clock. Alright, let's give it a try. She's gonna talk in my head. So can't hear her. Visor back down. Sun visor anyways. Here from now, right now, it's a 8:44. We would get there still 15 minutes early, so I have a little bit more riding time. I think I got enough time to go back across the dam, but definitely I don't think I have enough to go down Corley Mill and circle back. I don't think so. Turn around. Okay, so if I can find a spot and make a left and then get turned around, it should be good. I can turn. I think there's a median up here and there's some businesses. I think I should be able to get turned around without having to go up to that light. That way I don't have to worry about the light. Turned around there. I had a turn lane. That was pretty tight. So let me see if I can get one of these businesses up here. Yeah. Right there on the left. There's a driveway. I think I can get into that one. Generous enough. All right, now it says I get there 8:49. We'll go ahead and take it because I don't want to risk not. He asked me to be there when the doors open. He asked me to be there when the doors open. So we'll head that way. Head that way. I'm not going to have enough miles. Hopefully that won't be an issue. I mean, again, if they can service the bike several hundred or several miles over, I don't see why you couldn't do it a couple before. Like I said, unless there's some kind of triggering mechanism in the bike that says needs its first service. 542, we'll be about 50 miles short. My handlebars too tight. Make my fingers numb. Ride more. Haven't been able to ride. It's been raining so much. Oh, so back to discussion. Yeah, I'm very rabbit trail today. Love the sound. Love the look. Love the feel. I love the tech that's in the bike. The display. The fact that it does have 3 modes, the fact that this one had a rain mode was important to me because, like I said, this is going to be my daily commuting vehicle, and sometimes I'm going to have to drive in the rain, and I needed a bike that had a rain mode that kind of helps restrict and so yeah, the tech that was involved for somebody that's a new sports rider, this seemed to have some user-friendly features. What else? Tech, sound, look. The fact that it's the inline 4, I like that. Nothing against the is it the twins, the 2 cylinders? It just, to me, the 2 cylinders sound more like Harleys, and this 4, it just, again, like I said, it screams. And anyways, this feels like it has the whole sport bike package look and feel, and it's not too intimidating of a bike for somebody that's new to sports bikes, coming from Harleys, coming from cruisers. I'm not gonna lie, I still have my eyeball on the 6R. That was the bike I initially wanted to give a try, and that 2025 gray one with blue sure does look pretty. I'd love to keep this one and that one, and but I don't know if the wife will go for that. Talking her into one bike was it was a amazing thing of God in itself. So yeah, I don't want to push my luck just yet, but yeah, there's still plenty here on this for me to enjoy. Like, I absolutely love driving this right now. The bike is comfortable enough. I can kind of go all day. I've heard some people say when you do stay in the saddle a little bit longer, you do have a tendency to feel it, but I have not had that opportunity, so I can't really comment on that. I have not done a really long ride on it yet. Probably the most I've ridden on the bike has been 30 minutes, and 30-40 minutes, maybe an hour, I can't remember, and I had no issues not being comfortable, feet position or anything. My big issue is gripping the mess out of these handlebars, and my fingers getting numb. Yeah, like now. But rookie rider stuff, first world problems, as they say. But yeah, this is a great little bike to roam through town here and there. Don't come out of their car, don't turn car. saying 8:49. So we got about 10 minutes till, which we're almost there now. I guess I could have went a little further down, but I watched that car. I think he was gonna come out. Thank you for not pulling up. I will speed up and not took my sweet time. Yeah, I'm really wanting to, I guess somebody would say, why are you in a hurry to get this thing serviced? I'll be honest with you, I'm, there's so much, oh, there's my dry tire marks. To get serviced, because up until the first service, they don't want you to, like I say, wind this thing out and drive it. I need to stay in this lane, if I remember correctly. I think. Yeah. I think this is the outside turn lane. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're right. This that's the other thing I'm getting used to is the throttle control on this bike. It is sensitive. As soon as you hit it, it responds. It responds. Sharp there. Yeah, I gotta be careful in these school zones. Which I didn't see a flashing sign, but the school was right there on my right. Okay, it says 8:49. Still getting there, 10 minutes till. I've encountered people that have not tried to do turn in front of me, so that's a good thing. I actually have a friend that I work with. Her son was just killed 2 days ago. Motorcycle accident. Somebody turned in front of him, and he didn't make it. 19 years old. Very, very sad. Very sad. So yeah, I'm always trying to anticipate. I can't never control. Oh, another reason why you need to be prayed up and know who your Savior is. Alright, we're still, I gotta watch because we've got, looks like traffic slowing down. And we got a red light. Red light. Yes, so my review is, am I happy with the purchase of this bike? I sure am. There's, other than having to unlock the full power, that's the only thing that I'm not a big fan of. But, yeah. Not a big fan of them. This person pulled right up next to me. Now they pull forward, thank you. With your dented front bumper. Don't trust that. Quite at 8:49, but we'll be there. Oh, car. No, he wasn't watching.
Thank you for watching the channel. Please like and subscribe the video if you like the content. It'll help me out with the lithogram, and it'll also help out with the channel liking and subscribing. And we hope to catch you guys in some more videos in the upcoming future. Thank you.
It says 8:50. 10 minutes still. I'm 50 miles short of 600. Oh well. Miles short of 600. Boys are flying through here.